Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Wednesday, the 25th of February. With McShane, we're working our way through Paul's first letter to the Corinthians, today reading the 12th chapter, which begins, "Just as a body, though one, has many parts, but all its many parts form one body, so it is with Christ." And then Paul goes on to talk about the Spirit-given gifts that are part of the church, and talks about how they all need to be used. And he says that everybody has a gift for the common good. And in verse 15, he has this picture of the body. "Now, if the foot should say, 'Because I'm not a hand, I do not belong to the body,' it would not for that reason stop being part of the body. And if the ear should say, 'Because I'm not an eye, I do not belong to the body,' it would not for that reason stop being part of the body. If the whole body were an eye, where would the sense of hearing be? And if the whole body were an ear, where would the sense of smell be? But in fact, God has placed the parts of the body, every one of them, just as he wanted them to be. If they were all one part, where would the body be? As it is, there are many parts, but one body." And I just read that and thought, what a wonderful picture of the Christian church. The diversity that everybody's slightly different, and some people are very different to others. And it doesn't matter. We're all important. And sometimes we might think that we're more important than others. Or sometimes we might think that other people are more important than us. Or that some people are slightly less important than us. And what Paul highlights here is that every part has a part to play. And you can't take away one part and still have the whole body functioning normally. No, it's then a body that is in some way disabled because some parts aren't functioning. And the church has been quite poor over the centuries at sort of encouraging this reality. And even today, where we talk about spiritual gifts and every member has a ministry to play, we too often focus on the leadership and think that it's those parts that are important. And if they're not there, then we're all lost. And if we don't have a priest in the front of the church, then there's nothing. No, that's completely against what the Bible teaches. Certainly, if the minister isn't there, you're the poorer for it, but not that much the poorer than if the person pouring the tea isn't there, or the choir leader, or the person helping with handout pamphlets. Everybody has a part to play. And we do well to remember that when we look at other people, they're all a vital part of the body. And when we think of ourselves, we are a vital part of the body. And we all need to be saying, what have I got to offer? Am I offering it? Am I using whatever God has given me? And every single person is different. But are we bringing that to the church, to the body of Christ, as part of the body of Christ, for the building up of the body of Christ and the glory of the head of the body, which is Christ? So be encouraged by that notion, be challenged by that thought. Be blessed.